Hello, welcome to the stream. My name is Riley, also known as Rye Guy. Sorry for the camera shake. My desk is very unstable. There's a lot of stuff on top of it, and it is a crappy TikTok desk that I bought from TikTok. Welcome to the stream today. If you've been to any of my other streams in the past couple weeks, you may have heard that my 5-inch smoked itself after we added the GPS, which I honestly don't know how it would smoke itself after we added just a GPS. It makes absolutely no sense. But today, we are going to put a new ESC. We're going to put a new VTX in there. We are, unfortunately, going with digital. Okay? I did buy a adapter for the 5-inch. So honestly, I don't know why I did that. I should have just gotten a dead cat frame, but I didn't want to spend another however much for a 5-inch frame. So I just went ahead and bought an adapter for mine. Cause I'm gonna put the 04 Pro on there and then have the GoPro on top anyways. So I wonder with Gyroflow if it excuse me. I wonder with Gyroflow if it zooms in enough to take out the little bit of props you can see. I guess that is all we're going to have to see in the field whenever we get it done. But let me go ahead and start the stream for Twitch. We do also have a little bit of an improved desk camera this time. It's not going to be through my crappy webcam up here. It's going to be through my phone. I have my phone right next to me. It's literally right here, right out of frame. So you guys can actually see what's going on. There is a fan going on in the background as well. I'm sorry about that, but it is about 87 degrees in my apartment, according to the thermometer that I have. So we're in a tank top. If you don't like that, I'm sorry, dude, but that's just the way it's going to be today and probably the rest of the summer because I have a swamp cooler and swamp coolers absolutely blow chunks. But what are you going to do? I'm not going to pay for a new air conditioner in my apartment. That's crazy, you know? But let's go ahead and get to it. Let me go ahead and get everything lined out that we need. Get my keyboard out of the way. Get all the solder stuff. Oh, also, whenever I get my parts for my GEP RC, for my Synolog, I did get a 3D printed mold. Oh shoot, I didn't exchange it. There we go. I did get a 3D printed GPS holder. So. And I got a GPS on the way. So hopefully we don't lose the GEP RC one, the V30, ever again. That would be extremely unfortunate. So here's everything that we need. We got the DJI 04 Pro. We're going to be taking the CADX Vista, or the CADX. I'm not sure what VTX. I think it's the Pro or something. I don't really know too much about these, to be honest. I do know I went about 100 feet away from me and it fail-safed in the mountains, and I had to run up like an embankment just to go and grab it. I had to keep arming and disarming just so I could find it because I didn't have the beeper on it just yet. But after that, I was like, bro, this thing can't even do anything. Like, bro, it can't even go that far. I went and tested it a couple more times, just doing like circles around me and getting a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger until it started dropping, and it was pretty atrocious. It's actually very atrocious. So we're gonna be swapping it. We should be swapping it for an analog camera, I know, but I thought I actually had an analog VTX, and this 04 Pro was gonna be for another build, like another cinematic 5-inch, so I can go and chase razors and stuff in the hills. But you know, what are you gonna do? I'm putting it on this one. I just want to fly this one, and I don't want to have this VTX. It would probably be better if, no, I mean, not better. I would most likely keep it in there if I didn't have an extra 04 Pro on hand. I did, okay, so I'm saying that like I can afford these like crazy, but these were 200, I found them on B&H Photo for 229. So I got 2 of them because I got a little bit of a bonus at work because I got a pay raise. Boy. So I was like, you know what, let's get some extras. And I also bought 2 of these ESCs, the T-Hobby Velocex F7 SE, because they're only 80 bucks at the moment. And I was expecting to spend like 140, 150 bucks on a stack anyways. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get 2. Get an extra. For whenever I want to build another 5-inch that I can actually put an analog camera on. Also, happy Monday. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. I mean, it like perfectly lines up for me to be on a Monday. I kind of like Mondays. They're kind of fun because it's like the beginning of the week and you never know what's going to happen. And the nice start to the week is a nice brand new ESC, baby. I keep putting it up like this in the desk cam, but I got to remember that the desk cam is next to me, not above me. Gotta go like this. Like that. Beauty. Look how shiny this is. It's like they put like a conformal coating on there. Because it is shiny. Oh yeah, you can see the coating. I don't know if you guys can see it in the light. But this bad boy... Oh shoot, I need to... Crap. I forgot to share the live. I wonder if I can do it on here. How would I do it? Let's go over here. You know what? We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for one of the mods to get here. Maybe they can help me with it and just do it so I don't sit here with you guys all bored. Dude, I love this newbie drone kit. It is fucking amazing. It has helped so many times in the field. I've popped a couple motor wires off because my solders aren't the best on the micro drones, on the mini whoops and stuff. So I have had a couple of them pop off from crazy crashes. And this has helped me like solder in the field. Because I bring a 4S with me usually just in case. I mean, you know, the 4S that we all keep in storage in the bag. I don't keep it in storage though, just in case. And I exchange it because I do have a plane that flies 4S. You know what I'm saying. But whenever the guy sold me the drone, I'm so glad he gave me this. This thing is a lifesaver. Like for real, for real. If you need any endorsements to get it, that would be yours. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So I'm gonna try and get everything set up first. Maybe pre-tin the... Oh, the wires are already pre-tinned. What am I talking about? They were literally on the quad whenever... I already desoldered them. So those are pre-tinned. We just got to pre-tin this. I'm thinking we're going to plug this in and see if we can get the firmware updated really quick. Oh my. Did I really? I really routed this cable under the tripod. Come on. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Don't mess anything up. Hey. We're good. Alright, let's plug this ESC in, make sure it's fully functional before we start soldering it. I don't want it to be, you know, not. That would suck. Plug her in. Boom, we go. Connect. Connect. Beauty, dude. Okay, so she works. Let's go ahead and do a firmware update on her. Disconnect. We will disconnect. It is a T-Hobby F7. Okay. 4.55. Wait, I need to be in DFU mode, right? Yeah, I need to be in DFU mode. Okay. Should be blue red. DFU, bootloader paired, connect. Detect. Oh wait, we can just... Let's unplug this bad boy, actually. We can check what firmware it has on it. Who knows? It could be shipped with already good firmware on there, you know? Or the most updated firmware. You never know. Okay, plug her in. Wait, what's the CLI command for firmware? What is it? Firmware status? Firmware CLI command in beta flight for firmware. Is it just version? Watch, it's gonna be something like... Yeah, it's just version. It's just version. Are you kidding me? That's a little ridiculous. Boop. Connect. Okay. CLI. Damn, so it's an old firmware, 4.5.1. 2024? Damn, alright. Alrighty. Rebooting flight. What does that mean? Am I supposed to do something? Oh, I'm supposed to click save! That doesn't do anything bad, does it? I hope not. Alright. So, connect. Detect. Okay, so we are in the right mode. What is it? A Velocix. Velox F7. Is there a difference between the SE? SE. Make sure I get the right firmware. What am I doing? I'm doing everything backwards. I need to save God, I hope it's okay to just be plugging and unplugging this. Maybe this is why my stuff breaks so much. There's certain steps you gotta do, and I just don't do them ever, you know? Connect, yes. Presets. Save backup. Documents. SE 23. Imagine. Obviously, I can't put that. What am I? Stupid. Okay, now we can do it. God. How's everybody night going? Happy Monday. Welcome to the week. I finally got all my drone parts. It's beautiful. How the fuck did I get... Okay. It is on. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't muted for some dumb reason. It has happened before. Alright. Where's the button? Bootloader. There we go. Vlocks F7 SE. Okay. Double check it. So we got May, June 28th. Let's go 4.5.5. Is that the one I'm supposed to go? Or am I supposed to go 12.5? June 28th, 2026. June 28th, 2026. Which one? I wonder. But this one says 12/5/2025. We'll go 4.5. We'll go 4.5. Load firmware. Oh shit. Digital, baby. Load firmware. And flash. Oh yeah. I wonder how many times, like out of 100, how many ESCs are shipped bad where you just plug them in and they don't work. Because I've always heard and watched videos whenever they're like, plug it in and make sure it works before you solder it in. It would suck to solder all the way in and then it not work. So I wonder how many times those people have gotten burned by ESCs, or like how many out of 100, how many are shipped bad. Sick. Okay, it's good to go. She gold. She gold. She golden. Alright, let's do this. Time to start soldering. Dude, these pads are huge, so that's gonna be nice. Let's get my magic arms. Get this drone out of the way for now. I also bought 2 spare motors because the motors that are on it are pretty damn cheap motors, so. And solder. I might need to use the plug-in, the wall plugged-in plug-in solder, just because it gets a little bit hotter. We'll try. We'll try with this one first. Oh, shit. Well, I guess this water needs to be slammed. Sorry, I gotta get water in this bad boy. Without getting water literally everywhere like I usually do. Finesse. Today we have finesse. Oh my. Dude, today was such an easy day at work. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was actually very nice. And we'll start with the motor pads. Super easy. I literally had to go, so I replaced this lady's patch cable, the one on the video from a couple weeks ago. I know probably none of you guys remember that video or follow me enough to even care, but I had to drive like 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back, and it was mid-morning, so by the time I got back, it was already time for my lunch, and I was like 30 minutes late for my lunch. I'm like, oh, sick. So, whenever I got back, there was like, what, 3.5 hours, bro? It felt like it flew by. Genuinely a nice Monday. And then my mom let me know. She's like, hey, you got a bunch of packages here. Dude, do I? Like, for real, I do? Don't even lie to me. I'll go over there right now. So yeah, there's like 5 packages. Oh my gosh! All my drone parts got here. Hell yeah. I mean, I do live in a pretty terrible neighborhood. That's why I gotta ship them to my mom's house, you know? You know what I'm saying? We can't all be rich. And at the moment, it is not my turn, so I'll wait till it's my turn. Maybe I should use a different... Nah, we'll try with this one. Because I don't really want to grab the other one and plug it in. It's kind of frustrating to work with. Oh shit, hold up. Wait a minute. We gotta wait for that thing to get hot either way. Hey. Hey. How was your workout? Oh yeah? What'd you guys do today? What? Like chest?
Like arms.
Nice. Be all swole. Damn, you did some push-ups? How many push-ups you do?
I don't know, I did them for a minute though.
Hey. That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely not do the growth ones.
Hey. What are you gonna do? You gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, let me get the chat up. The used tubes up. Okay, let's start soldering this bad boy. So we got 8 on this side, 8 on that side. Hopefully it's hot enough. One, 2, 3, or 6. I didn't mean to say 8. I'm dumb. Damn, they got a lot hotter than I thought it was gonna get. Holy crap. I tinned the wrong side. Oh wait, no I didn't. No I didn't. We're good. We're good. I would be so hurt if I accidentally turned the wrong side. I mean, you don't have to untin it, but it wouldn't feel right if I didn't, you know? Dude, this flux from Home Depot actually kind of sucks. I need to get some proper flux from like a site or some shit. Like one of the FPV sites. What kind of flux would you guys recommend? I've seen like the liquid flux. You know, we should probably wait for that to cool down like 30 seconds. And whole plate too. And all the sides too. Shit.
I cut you
What?
spicy syrup.
I was not expecting that. Thank you.
Sure, if this is much
It's perfect. It's perfect. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Appreciate it. Yeah, let's get this side tinned and then we'll munch on some. What do you guys want to watch? Huh? What do you want to watch? We'll pause the stream for like 5-10 minutes while I munch up. Let's watch some drone stuff. Damn, a drink too? What the fuck? I can't eat all the fuck you think I am? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the brand is a sweet treat.
You're amazing.
That knife is only half of like a side skin.
Okay. Okay. Appreciate it. We'll just munch since it's right here. What are you gonna do? Take a 5-minute. Can I break 10 kilometers? Let's watch that. 100 kg of thrust. No way. All right, which drone video you guys want to watch? We're thinking about drones tonight, so we'll watch something about drones tonight. This way. Can I break? Should we do? Can I break 10K? Or let's go 100K. Fuck it. I've never seen this, even though it's a year old. If you guys have, suggest a different video.
100 kilogram heavy lift drone. Yeah, you heard that right. It can lift 100 kilograms. If you haven't seen part one, make sure you go and watch it, because otherwise this video won't make any sense. It's been plagued with problems, this drone. I couldn't even begin.
Hope you guys like the ASMR. If it's gross, let me know.
Was the plywood motor mounts. So I asked PCBWay to make aluminum motor mounts. We're gonna swap them out. I also have a new flight controller. We're actually gonna ditch the Pixhawk. I spoke with some people. They say it's not the best for these type of heavy lift
Thank you, though.
So I got in contact with another guy that had a flight controller. He said it would work perfectly right out of the box. So we're gonna test
Thank
that
you.
out.
I appreciate it.
Of them all. New
Drive safe.
battery.
Let me know when you get home.
One of the issues that we had was that the drone was too light, which meant that the RPMs of the motors was too low
What a fucking real
to
one.
begin to stabilize the drone, which is
God.
why it started to oscillate like that. It was simply because the drone was too light. And
You know,
so heavier battery is gonna
dude,
result in longer flight
She even
time,
gave me
but also
sauces
make
on the
drone
plate
lift.
and shit. Like it's a
That's why I
fucking
did that.
restaurant.
Now let me tell you, it's
I
not
don't
a
deserve
lightweight.
any of
It's
this.
still
That's
52
crazy, you know?
kilograms without the batteries, but the motors are incredibly powerful. Possibly it could lift me.
Your
That's
mom's
really
incredibly
the end
powerful.
goal. So let's start building. So I started to take apart the drone, basically putting me back to square one. I don't mind it though. You have to just run through loads of crap components before you can hit gold. You get some gray hairs along the way, but you know, that's nice. I was able to cut 20 centimeters of each arm, way more manageable, and hopefully contributes to stiffness of the frame.
And I'm gonna mute for a second. I don't want to be munching in your guys' ears. I'm sorry.
Straight up drenched, every bolt, every screw, anything that could vibrate has Loctite on it. The aluminum motor mounts worked great, flawless. Now the only thing that I did a little mess up was this is now facing forward. So we have a black and a red arm. I'm gonna have to repaint it so we know what's facing forward. Now you see the gap on the propellers. I think that looks great. Now the only thing left is to add the fourth motor.
Did you say what kind of batteries
And,
he's
get
running?
going
What the fuck
with
power
flight
is this?
controller, the battery, setup and
I guess we'll see here in a second.
just
I'm
routing
jumping
all
the gun.
cables through all the arms. Did we get it? I used the X11 motors for the hovercraft for the Mars gravity apparatus, and they still work. They've been through hell and back, but they still work, so thumbs up. Oh yeah, landing gear. Turns out it's a little trickier than people think. At least a little trickier than I think it is, because I have done several iterations at this point. As of right now, they look like this. It consists of a 3D printed solid part that fits right underneath the motor, and that's really the key. The previous iterations, you can see I moved around all over the drone, and that kind of turned out to be a mistake, because when you crash, the propeller is the first thing to hit the ground. If the landing gear
Nobody said anything. Is there anybody even...
or further out, that would
Hold up. There's one person in here, homie. Why didn't you let me know I forgot to switch my screen? It's probably me. I'm probably the viewer. Damn. Maybe I need to stop doing lives with drones. We might.
be
We'll
even
see.
better. But I'm also a little concerned about the prop wash, it hitting the landing gear, so I don't want anything sticking out. Now the idea for this part is to make kind of a sandwich. You take the plastic, aluminum, and the motor, and you screw them all together. Now I couldn't do that on some of the screws because I stripped them, so yeah, that's my girlfriend. In a crash, of course, this part wouldn't be able to withstand the entire weight of the drone. So what do? Well, you reinforce the heck out of it.
Why do you do her like
here's
that?
a pretty sleek trick to reinforce.
That's my girlfriend. Why do you make that noise?
You take a small piece of a 2 mil.
He doesn't even like his girlfriend.
Hammer it into the part, the entire depth of the component, and that really works. Check this out. There we go. And now we'll do the same thing on the other 3 pre-drilled holes. Den kommer inte gå någonstans. We've fixed the landing gear and I've 3D printed the battery holders on the bottom side of the drone. Now it's time for the GPS, the flight controller, the electronics, all the good stuff. Let's get it. At this point, I had no idea what I was up against. To mount it on the drone, easy peasy, no more than 10 minutes, but right about everything else did not work. USB, radio control, even the motor check feature didn't work, so it cost me another 3 days and 25 gray hairs. Here we are doing the very final GPS calibration, and now I could for the first time test the drone with our new fancy upgrades. Very exciting. Okay, it's tethered. Look on the bright side, at least it works as a lawnmower. Not bad, you know. In case it doesn't work out as a drone, we might be able to
try it with like one of the posts? Why didn't he? Why do you go full sand? You check the balance with
probably feature
a couple pounds before you.
This sucks. I don't have any more propellers.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. For real. Those are expensive propellers.
The company that makes the flight controller, if the fact that I have to go 50% throttle for the motors to ramp up, if that was a problem, they clearly said it's not a problem to worry about. Turns out it was a bit of a problem. Turns out it was not a problem at all, and it was all my fault. The motor layout from the pick stock we used before is not the same as on the new controller. I knew that though, but at some point I managed to simply put the wrong signal wire into motor 2 and 3. If you think I'm gonna try to repair this using super glue, you're wrong. No.
Not even a carbon fiber repair kit or anything? Just super glue? Oh. My bad.
Work, actually, not bad. It looks like crap, but hopefully
there's twine in there.
The odds of catastrophic failure increased rapidly. We'll try to balance it using this 3D printed balancer that I made.
How would you
see if it works?
Balance them.
Okay, definitely this side is heavier. Okay, so we'll put a piece of tape on this side. Okay, this side without the tape is still heavier, so we'll add even more tape to the other side. Okay, I don't think we're gonna see a better result than that. Let's do it on the other 4 propellers and pray to God it works. I made sure this time that all motors were correctly connected by doing this. Would have saved me a lot of headache had I just done this before the first flight.
Structural.
Imagine trusting your drone so little.
I don't think I've ever heard
that
of
you have to
structural
tether
super
it
glue.
every flight.
It's a first for me.
I'm not 100%
You a drone
sure,
pilot,
but I think
Macros?
the tether actually kicked in the crash clip. I'm pretty sure it did.
I don't know why I'm asking. But probably not.
Oh, nice.
That wasn't even a... I was a sick cut, dude.
New flight controller, new batteries, repaired propeller of all things. Here we go. Takeoff number 2.
I'm confused on why he's not doing, like, one post. You know? Then again,
Wow, look how stable
I'm
it
not
is.
paying for it, so I should shut the
I'm
fuck
not
up.
even touching the controller. I'm not even touching the controller. Okay, landing.
I was being sarcastic up until the part where he applied some threads, but still rough as hell. I'm surprised it flies. With that much. I mean, he did balance him. What am I talking about? As long as there's somewhat of the same angle, he's keeping. Fuck it, right? Structural twine is basically... I wonder what he put in there. If it was like fiberglass or
Holy
twine
shit, I
or...
can't believe that worked so well. The GPS was locked in. Phase 2 for this video, check this out. We're building this drop mechanism with this big ass servo so we can drop really heavy payload, and we'll see how much weight we can carry with that drone. Let's go. I got started by cutting aluminum feet for a much taller landing gear, giving us better clearance for the drop mechanism.
I should look precise as fuck. Dude, these measurements he's doing, he's like an engineer or some shit.
Perfect. That
That
works
is pretty
better than
sick.
expected, I gotta say. Lovely. Först och främst, ju längre bort du står, desto bättre. Så jag tänker...
Alright, let's take a guess. What's the percentage that it just wrecks right here? Say 30%. I mean, if he's trying to get 100 kilos, that is probably... I wonder what that is, actually.
Vi testar.
See, now he's doing it smart. Dude, he listened. He heard me through the video in the past. Guaranteed. Like nothing. Like butter, dog.
Vi behöver en utmaning. Nu tar vi den här. 4 kilo.
That one like oscillates. Oh, he's doing it up. Perfect.
Okej. Jag släpper på 3, 3, 2, 1. Vi måste ju testa något tyngre nu. Vi har inget annat val.
It's only necessary.
The adapter and motor mount are precisely the type of parts that PCBWay can make. All you have to do is upload your file and it will provide you with materials to choose from. PCBWay also offers PCB manufacturing. It's in their name. And with their instant quote feature in CNCs,
He went straight for the wheelbarrow? No lie. I don't think he realizes he's picking up his anchor. How's he gonna land it now? Somebody's gonna have to move the wheelbarrow. What a mistake! Oh, I thought he was gonna hit the wheelbarrow.
Den drog hela skiten alltså. Jag såg inte det.
See, he didn't even notice.
17 händer, vad 17 händer?
Alright, 100 kilos.
Vet du vad som är otroligt?
Maybe it might work.
Propellern fortfarande är hel. Okej, jag släpper. 1, 2, 3. Åh nej, den släpper inte! That's because the servo can't pull the pin out, so I 3D printed this dual servo mechanism and moved the connection point on the servo arm further down, so now it should be about 4 times as strong. Hell yes. I also gave it a new paint job. We're back at it again. Let's see if the new upgraded
Looks sick.
dual servo
It'll work now.
can
New
manage
paint.
the wheelbarrow.
New paint, new drone, dog. What are you talking about?
Okay, we're dropping it.
It's crazy that wood is what's holding this together.
1, 2.
You know, you think it'd be metal. I knew that was gonna happen, but
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, next up, a bucket of water.
that's an interesting one. When the career engineer cosplays as backyard scientist, jank his performance art. Dude, honestly though. They just do shit cheap just to fucking make a video that's fun for them.
I want to show you my perspective. I'm seeing this massive drone just above me, and it's just a ridiculous view. So let me.
I mean, you can't really tell.
And see if I can show you guys. It's just an insane sight, really.
It's not even off the ground yet.
Oh, 35. In part 1 of this drone build, this was 22 kilograms, mainly because we used lithium polymer batteries. Now we've added 10 more kilograms of extra battery.
Damn.
So no wonder it's much heavier. We've also added a drop mechanism, another battery, the GoPro. So what it did in this clip is actually quite insane. Not only does it lift itself at 35.
I wonder how much he's pushing, like how much power. How many amps?
At 60 kilograms.
I wonder how many amp those
So that's
ESCs
more
are.
than 100 kilograms, and that's where I think we are at this drone, about 25 kilograms per motor, so about 100 kilograms of thrust. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad at
Okay,
all.
doing 20 kilograms.
What do you do for you backyard scientist 2 macros?
Whoa! I
Funny
really
is-
didn't think it would manage to drop it, but
An FR
dual
Sky
servo
remote.
worked really well. Okay, we're doing 40 kilograms.
What the hell's on his head?
This is probably where something goes wrong. If the propeller doesn't blow, something
Dude, this
else
could do serious damage to you or property around. It's no way. Nice.
Holy shit! Okay, drop it.
Dude, look at his plants. Look at his plants on the left.
Whoa! Whoa! 65, 100 all up weight.
Dude, he's just destroying his grass. Software. Dude, he's gonna mess up his lawn. I love how you said it as I said it, and then I look over in chat and it pops up. That's funny. He's not. It's probably his dad's lawn. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know how he. Oof.
Whoa!
Oof.
Oh no way! It ripped the 3D printed part right out. Oh no way! I'm counting it. It was off the ground for a brief moment there. Holy! It ripped it right out.
Or swing that
No way.
payload
Yeah,
payload
thank
through
you
a
very
window
much
for real.
watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
What? You didn't even get 200 kg? Just not reprint it, but when was this made? A year ago. Boom.
Okay, guys, today is the day we're pushing this beast.
Now I'm
to the
invested.
limit.
Now I'm fully
Let
invested.
this drone produce 160
And I'm full.
kilograms of thrust.
So we're gonna get back to building the
Okay,
drone
people
here in
don't
just a second.
saying that, but it's true. With new batteries, we're putting all these in series to reach 18S, which is as high as these electric speed controllers will go. As you know, in the previous video, we used very heavy batteries, and it was only 12S, so it was lower voltage, and
Damn.
they're much heavier. We used
Okay.
2 of these. I have new propellers, and we're building
Good.
a new drop mechanism. I managed
Good.
to crash it pretty good in the first video, broke one of the propellers, but here we are with a
Oof.
fresh stack of propellers. So that's going to be completely
I wonder how
changed.
expensive
New
those
batteries,
propellers are.
New drop mechanism. So let's start building the drop mechanism. I have a design in mind, and I think it's going to work. So turned out I didn't have to design my own. I found this quick release that I printed at 300% scale because I just needed it way larger and much stronger. And I just modified it a little. The fault in my previous design was that all the weight of the object rested on the servo pin. Watch how this one slots together, how the top part of the hook
Why
is
doesn't
held back
he-
by this pin, and when it rotates,
How many
opens
views
up
do
to
these
release
get?
the hook. Genius. I then 3D printed an adapter for the servo to be attached on that pin. This tiny battery is even enough to power the servo, and now you can see how it can open and close.
Why doesn't he just have something
Okay,
metal
first
built?
test with the new 3D printed drop mechanism, about 80 kilograms. Let's see if we can drop my weight.
JK, it holds.
No way. So at this point, I could replace the old
I'll eat my
battery
words, my bad.
connectors and started soldering new, much larger connectors.
You're smarter than I am, fuck. What am I talking about? What am I even fucking saying, dude? Software engineer? What kind of software engineer?
Straps on. Will batteries go in?
What you be doing?
Like a glove. Love to see it. Oh, look at this. Oh, we almost don't need the straps. Oh, that will work. So what I'm going to do with the cables here,
Almost don't need the
as you can see,
straps.
we used two
Yeah,
XT90
right.
connectors
Use the
before.
straps.
What I'm going to do is the exact same setup, but with QS8 connectors. So
Damn.
I'll distribute the power between two connectors, because we're looking at 130 amps per motor, which is insane.
Damn.
After making the series connector that brings all the battery's voltage to 75 volts, I checked the motors and everything was working, so I started lifting things. Okay, we're gonna start easy with a pressure washer just to see how the drone responds
easy motor?
to lifting anyway.
Damn.
So I'm gonna start with the old propellers, so if something happens, at least we don't bust the new ones. I could easily leave this out, but
Professionally, web. When I'm not burnt out, I mess with system level stuff. Sometimes make microcontrollers do stuff they weren't intended to. Dude, that's what's up.
yeah.
You got a
I have
YouTube video? I want to see.
processing once again.
Or a Twitch that you
The
make shit on?
dropper is just attached to each arm to distribute the weight, so it will
I need
just
more
dangle in the
more
middle. And then we'll have this
creators to
one
watch
actually
that are
attached to the
interesting.
Stuff we want to drop.
Tired of watching all
Okay,
the big
we're
ones,
back
you
at
know.
it again. New batteries at 75 volts should equal about 100.
It's kind of why I'm glad I found this guy just now.
Testing the new
I wonder if he does any FPV stuff.
Light load, just the first test. Let's see how it goes.
Love how he put the hook on a sling under it so you can get more space.
On the lowest power setting. This is basically idle, which, holy shit, that's so insane. So I can tell the motors are shaking a little bit. That's probably because they're damaged. So, whoa. All right, that scared the living crap out of me. Okay, dropping in 1, 2, 3. All right, sick, that worked. I got working on the new propellers, which was hopefully going to remove the motor vibrations. I mean, I wasn't surprised.
He didn't replace the motors yet? Oh, wait. Yeah, you got to do the test first.
I removed the old ones and replaced all 4. Okay, we're testing all up weight with batteries minus the drop mechanism. I think I said 35 kilograms last time. Yeah, she was heavy. Okay, here we go. We're at 22.5 kilograms.
Damn.
Holy moly.
Lost
Did we
that much
drop
pound?
much weight just by the batteries?
Batteries are heavy as hell,
They were
boy.
heavy. They were. I didn't think we lost that much. Wait, so it's like 33% lighter and at least 50% more powerful.
Dude, 100 kgs this time,
I
big
like
dog.
that combo. All right, you guys, doing a real
me
life
too.
test. See if we can lift this solar panel up on the roof.
Damn, he doing work with it. Oh, swinging.
It's so insane that we can do this.
Which roof?
Okay, it sure is a bit shaky here. Okay, landing. That was,
I wonder how much that solar panel is. That is pretty crazy, though.
Flying this thing. Doing this e-bike next, and it's not a lightweight.
Nah, it's all offline hobby and did. Think about coding on stream, but I have no way to make engaging while trying to use my brain. I feel that. So you do stream and stuff? What kind of stuff you stream?
Oh my God.
I'll go watch shit.
65 kgs. Let's go ahead and see if we can drop it this time. That would be sick. Whew.
All right, after this video, then we'll get back to the building of the 5-inch.
Let's hope this works, guys.
Honestly, it kind of just FPV theft. No.
Okay,
He's not even doing FPV.
I'm dropping.
No, I'm
1, 2,
I'm eating real quick. Homegirl brought me Chick-fil-A. So I'm gonna munch this really quick. I'm literally almost done. I got about 4 bites left, and then we'll get back into building a 5-inch.
Routing the motor.
I don't know if you were. I think you were here, Glizzy. Whenever I was desoldering my 5-inch, I got the T-Hobby F7 or the Velox F7 SE for like 80 bucks on T-Hobby, and we're gonna put it in there. We're also gonna be upgrading from the Vista, or not from the Vista, from the CADX system to the 04 Pro. Just give me like 30 more seconds. It's going to be longer than that, but you know what I'm saying. How are you? Happy Monday, Glizzy? Glizzy?
So how do we solve the motor vibration?
Easy up, eat up.
I'm going to go back to an idea that I had in the first video, and that was just put a frame in between the arms to lock them in. So I 3D printed
Honestly, why didn't he?
locking arms, which basically turns a 45-degree angle towards the next arm, and it will join all 4 arms and hopefully make them a lot stiffer and reduce the vibration. It's the
Same
idea that the
macros.
aluminum arms
I'm just kidding. I
make it
stream
so
every Monday,
too
Wednesday,
long,
Friday,
keeping the motor
7 to 9
vibrating.
p.m., baby.
But this secondary frame I'm building effectively shortens the arms, making them stiffer. Not sure it will work. It will definitely take a chunk off our max thrust, but that's a compromise.
Glutzy, that is huge. That is also what she said. Not sure what you're referring to. The drone, or?
To test the new frame, I found this massive rock and decided to drop it in water.
Oh yeah.
The motor sounded a lot better too, and I think
That's the proper way to test it. That is literally the only way to test it. Drop a big rock in some water, big dog. Like, what the fuck? Go back to your heritage. Caveman shit. Coming from a guy with the biggest drone of 75. The fuck are you talking about, Glizzy? Have you not been here for a while, dude? I got a 3-inch. I got a 2-inch, dog. I got a 1-inch. I got a less than a 1-inch. I got a 7-inch. Hey, live. But, oh, fuck. Never mind. Fuck. But yeah, dude. What are you talking about, dude?
the new frame really helped. Although at this point I stumbled upon another problem.
Well, Macros, I'll follow you after this and I'll watch your stream if I ever get the notification. Alright, while you guys finish this, I'm gonna go put up this food. I have eaten as much as I possibly can. Hey, W Rock.
I couldn't make it go any higher than about 20 meters, but everything worked, so we decided to try a even larger stone this time. GoPron på, då ser man ju per automatik 10% dummare ut.
Jösses.
I couldn't go any higher than about 20 meters, which sucked. I was geo-fenced in with a maximum altitude limit. And I think I just found the problem. Alt limit. That sounds pretty suspicious to me. Let's maybe actually have that open. Just change it to, how about 80 meters? I think that would be good enough. Full metal frame, 4-wheel drive, electric motors, dual battery, solar panel. Did I mention metal frame? It's heavy as fuck, but I'm pretty sure the drone can do it. I don't actually know the weight of it, I would estimate maybe 100 kilograms. It's significantly heavier than anything we've lifted before, so this will be interesting, I promise you that. This is me flying my sub 250 gram drone, lifting small object. Here we go. No, it can't do it. Holy. I think that was full throttle. I think that was full throttle because I could see the drone not being able to stabilize itself. That's full throttle. It can't do it.
All right, I'm back. No PPE, just mate holding his ears shut while his ears are exposed to for real.
Okay, can't lift it.
I look like Monty
That was
Python
full
shit.
throttle for you guys,
What did I
and it didn't
miss?
quite make it.
Damn
I
it.
think it was fairly close, but now we just gotta know the weight of the car so we know the limit. It was fun testing full throttle. I could see the drone not being able to stabilize fully. But hey, now we know we can go full throttle, so now just heck with it.
Just heck with
Okay,
it.
let's settle this once and for all. Okay, a short break in the video to let you know about PCBWay. Mainly I've used their CNC and 3D printing service, as you probably have seen in a lot of my videos. Stainless steel adapters, motor mounts, even propellers.
Oh, he's going full send. How do we think this ends, guys? I think it's successful. What are we guessing? Almost spilled the water on the damn drone.
Okay, last one. 100 liters of water, 130 kilograms all up weight. Let's see.
130. I say you got it.
Holy!
Yeah, he's got this, 100%.
Whoa! 100 kilograms!
It's swaying.
Okay, dropping in 1, 2, 3. Holy shit!
Damn. That thing shot up.
100 kilograms! Okay, dropping in 1, 2, 3. Holy shit! Whoa!
He just has a DJI drone that films it.
No way!
That's what's up.
Whew.
That is pretty sick, though.
I really
130
think it
kgs is a
100
lot.
kilograms.
Single-use firefighting bucket, honestly, though.
Kilos.
If they could make it FPV, dude.
I'm not doing this just for the video. I genuinely need to get this removed. It's been dead quite a while, and I figured what's a better way to move it.
He's
than
gonna
with
try
a
and
drone.
move
It's
it with
two-man
a
job or
drone?
one-man job with the drone. I did dig it up a little around the edges, so it's kind of loose. But let's
There's
see.
no way. What are we thinking about this?
It's
I
a
don't
heavy
think
girl.
so.
I guarantee you that.
Practical, no
we go.
scale. For real, though. It's not gonna, it's doing it. Ooh, I was right. Oof.
Ja, du, det blir perfekt för videon, ska jag tala om för dig. Super expensive.
Yeah, why were
I
you?
don't think my neighbor really understood just how expensive that crash was.
Yeah, no.
Those propellers are so freaking expensive. I'm not looking forward to buy another pair, another 2 pairs. I'm not sure what happened either. I think it was possibly the batteries not being able to supply the amps. You know, we're pushing about 500 amps total. So it might
Damn.
have been too much.
Oof.
I don't know. It's weird. Didn't see that before.
Would have liked more slack on his tether before he launched, dude. For real, though. For real. Ooh, that bitch stuck in the ground.
Shit, maybe I shouldn't end the video here. It's actually looking fine. Nothing broke except this propeller. It seems like this propeller took all the damage and the GPS. Well, even that one is fine actually. Holy shit. And I have a spare propeller, so let's put one on and see if it flies. Turns out it crashed because someone didn't do a good solder joint. So I'm gonna have to resolder these connections and that's gonna be fine. It was only to 2 of the motors, which is why it kind of fell over like that. Well, that's it. I also found a spare propeller, so we can have this up and running in just 5 minutes. Sick.
Damn.
Okay, trying this
I mean,
again.
it's pretty industrial.
Fingers crossed. Let's go.
Industrially built. Just replace shit and code. It looks like it's just square tubing. That's crazy.
Oh man, I almost hit the camera.
Nice.
Okay, dropping. Oh man, I had to drop it. Dude, the camera was in the way. That's funny.
Should have just flown it around it, big dog.
It doesn't look too bad.
You're a
actually.
pilot.
Maybe
Okay,
I'll
let's
keep
get
it
back.
there. Okay, you guys.
Let's get
high
back.
altitude
Let's
drop,
get back.
40
Let's get back
kilograms.
to doing my shit and my shit. Wait,
Let's do it.
how much?
That's
up.
funny.
Hold up. How much? What was the weight?
It doesn't look too bad actually. Maybe I'll keep it there. Okay, you guys. High altitude drop, 40 kilograms.
High altitude
it.
drop. We gotta watch that. It's not gonna do anything crazy, but I want to see if it like cements itself in the ground or how deep it gets in the ground. You know. Triangle may be better. Honestly, though.
Okay, dropping in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh! Fully embedded.
Holy shit. Are you
Get
gonna
wedged.
yourself with this thing? Probably
Why
not.
didn't he show how far it went in?
Colors, motors, batteries, they are all expensive, but I've only spent about $2,000 on this entire build. I haven't
Only.
bought any special equipment that one might want to use in order to make a good connection, for example. If something were to happen and you were under it, it wouldn't be an injury, it would be the other thing. It's straight up too cheap of a build that
I would not go under it. What the fuck is this guy talking about? It wouldn't be an injury. Fuck yeah, that thing's 25 pounds.
even I don't consider it safe. Also, did any one of you guys notice how insane these batteries are? They are less than 5 kilograms and can supply more than 700 amps at 75
That is
volts.
pretty crazy.
Not for very long. I had to recharge them all the time. Basically, every lift I did, I had to recharge the batteries. Shout
Damn.
out to Timmy for helping me get my hands on these. How cool would these FPV shots be? I so wish I could incorporate it even more, but 9 out of 10 times, I'm filming on my own. I did manage to get some shots in the car build video, but in this video it was a bit more difficult. This FPV drone is from iFlight and it's been working really well.
He's an FPV pilot. I take it back. He's cool. I take back the whenever you said drone stealing or whatever, the content, whatever. FPV theft. I didn't know he was a drone pilot and FPV pilot, so that's 100% on me. We're going to go ahead and exit that bad boy right back out. We're going to go ahead and transition and start the build. We're going to resume the music. God, I love this. I love a good copyright-free music, dude. Don't you guys? Ah. Macros, you should get into flying drones. Gludzy, what drone are you on now? Huh? It should be a pretty easy, straightforward build. We're gonna tin this. We're gonna take the VTX out. Put the other VTX in, which is going to be the DJI 04 air unit, the one that we're upgrading to. I killed an Air 75. I was moving. I got a couple flight controllers coming. Dude, hell yeah. How'd you kill the Meteor 75? Or the Air 75, excuse me. Is this even getting hot? Not really. Not really. A couple of flight controllers coming. Dude, they're Betaflight, right? Oh, dude, I got the Betaflight, the new Meteor 75 wide pro, whatever the fuck that new whoop is. I got that bitch coming. I'm so excited. Is this bitch ever gonna get hot? I'm a little scared with those little balls that it comes with. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Cushion balls or whatever, the little silicone balls. Because I have hell with them on my Dark Star. So hopefully they're pretty durable. Because that would suck. Have to be replacing them like all the time. Okay. Flight controller, good. Look at that. Look how fucking beautiful that looks. Look at those pre-tinned pads. Fuck. I killed it either power lines, bending motors, firmware update, or another app to change to. So, every way you can break it. Or I just fried it due to expert solder skills. I feel that. I don't know if anyone is in here that was in the previous stream, but I tried to. I had a budget flight controller that I tried to solder into this 5-inch before. In the 5-inch before these two, before this flight controller came, and I totally roasted it. I plugged it in beforehand to double check, and it worked just fine. I put way too much heat through it and fucking toasted it. I think I saw that. Yeah, bro, that was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. I felt like a complete idiot. Okay, so first things first, we need to get this camera out and this VTX out. Ow. It's kind of lenient here, but anyone flying with LOS has to be licensed. Spent my budget on bases for the year. Tax return, I'm going to be replacing 8 hard drives. Yeah. Dude, well, get licensed. It's not hard. It's super easy, bro. I studied for literally 3 days before my test. Passed it with flying colors, big dog. You're smart enough, I promise. Or if you just don't like drones. But hard drives, yeah, that's a good one. Hard drives are fucked, bro. I need to build my NAS already. My NAS. I keep just putting it off because I have so much drone stuff I need to do. I wonder if I need to save these screws. You know what? We're going to save them for now. And we're just going to put them back in the camera, actually. Because you never actually know. I finally finished up my NAS upgrade, and OneDrive is on the way out. Ooh. Drives have gone up too, dude, for real. I think I saw that it was a struggle. I liked relating. Well, I'm glad you could relate. It was one of the most irritating things in my entire life, so I'm glad I could help you. Even though I needed some mental help that day. I got so pissed off that I ended the stream. Because I couldn't get it soldered. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Turn off. Come on, beeper. Turn off. I want this beeper turned off. It literally is just it's just red. Big array is all 10s, thankfully. Yeah, replacing a 4 Terra 3. Dude, fuck. That much? That's expensive. My guy, turn off. You're supposed to just hold it for a couple seconds and it turns off. You know what? Fuck it. If it keeps beeping. There we go. As soon as we just stop messing with it, it turns off. If anybody in the chat wants a CADX something or other, let me know. Or I think I might keep it and put it in one of my planes, maybe. Do a little bit of GPS head tracking in it. I think that would be sick. I've always wanted to put an FPV unit in a plane. I have enough planes. I need to start uploading plane stuff too. Just all RC stuff that I do. Because I have rock crawlers. I go flying with my helicopters and my drones and my planes and literally everything. Oh, let's put these back in before we lose them. Do you have, Glitzy, do you have a NAS? Why are you looking into hard drives? Are you in the tech field too, big dog? Come on. I wonder what air unit this is. I know it's CADX because it says it, but I wonder what. Well, that was interesting. Huh. I literally dropped one screw on the VTX and 2 screws came out. Was that one of the bottom ones? It was one of the bottom ones. Okay, so we need to see what size the bottom screws are now. I just didn't tighten one of the VTX screws down. Nice. Okay, so it's that one. What system are you running? Have you got anything other than the Air 75? Yeah, Glizzy? I'm in tech field, but I only have gaming rig now. No NAS, no servers, no VMs. Damn, for no VMs, dog? You must have really got out of it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Oh, I should have waited until I got my copper tape. Shoot. I bought some copper tape on Amazon. I probably should have waited to do this to put the GPS and stuff on. On. Excuse me. Alright, we're taking these headphones out. What am I doing? What am I doing? You guys can still see fine, right? You wanna get a little bit more intimate of a shot, dude? I'll let you guys in close. Don't even worry. Don't worry. Okay, we gotta keep these. Don't fucking lose those. Just in case you want to put this bad boy back on. She probably most likely will never put this on. Unless I need something on it, but... How do I pop this thing off? I don't want to break it. I feel like everything with these things, you're just going to snap stuff. And with all of these 3D printed parts, I feel like it makes it so much easier to break crap. What even is it? Is that just a top placeholder to hold these things on, or? I think so, actually. Let's see if we can just push it. Yeah, we can. Push it. Ah, ease, push it. Push it real good. Ah, ease, push it. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, for air unit. I guess we should have just prepped everything on the board first, right? Probably the smartest thing to do. So I got that. Where is my... Oh, shit. I wonder if it's in the box. It is in the box. The DJI one is right there. Dude, the Manta 5 SE is actually pretty damn nice. I mean, granted, it is a couple years old. But for being a couple years old, it still has the I mean, I don't know if this is for the DJI 04 Pro or if it's just for a dual analog, but, you know, it works for my purpose. There's so many things. I've never built a drone basically from scratch. I still have to pair this or whatever. That's not pair it. You know what I'm saying. Out of there, big dog. Okay. Oh, for air unit, whatever, and some whatevers. Okay. Boom! Home free! Look how beautiful that thing looks. Look how big that sensor was. Oh, that's what she said. To me, obviously. None of you fucks. I mean, maybe one or two of you statistically, but, you know, not everyone. And I have to be included in that group, so it kicks one of you out. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I say random shit. Look at the difference in the cameras, though. 4K, 1080p. It's a pretty big difference. The guy she tells you not to worry about. You. Oh, so cute. So cute. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, my bad. Yo, I need to get my shit together. Fucking talking to myself. Making my drone talk to itself. Brother, you need to get your shit together. God. You know, sometimes I watch these streams back and I'm like, bro, you got a handicap there. Something's wrong with you, big dog. What am I doing touching this? Stop touching shit. Okay, so what we really need to do is see if we can fit this. It's this way. This goes directly this way. The antennas. I don't know how we're going to get the antennas on. I think we're going to have to do them like that and then go through it. How do I get the antennas off? This bad boy. Hey, guessed it right. Okay, so we have to mount the DJI, the air unit. We're gonna mount the camera, and then once we mount the camera, then we can try and put the antennas back on. God, this is a lot. Holy shit. Maybe I should have just made just a regular YouTube video, not like a 2.5 hour live, you know? Maybe that would have been easier to digest and you guys wouldn't have to deal with my dumb ass. Damn, girl, you look good inside. Sheesh. I didn't know you were working with that much fucking beauty. Alright. Get this popped off. How the fuck? I don't want to rip these antennae off, but... God, come on, man. Shit. I don't want to break you guys. Just work with me now. Okay, antennas are through. Now we put them back. There's one. Did you guys like that snap? Yeah, look, some ASMR, some drone ASMR. Hold up. Let me get it in its position. Maybe not. Oh, that one didn't snap like I wanted it to. Disappointing, man. Feels scary opening up a VTX. It's this expensive. I was thinking about, so since I have that 7-inch frame, I know what you guys are gonna say. I probably should have made a video about it. I know I should have, but whenever a couple months, not even a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, I went ahead and set up my 7-inch, and I went to try and fly it, and I crashed it very, very bad. It broke the analog VTX, it broke the whole VTX, like the antenna mount, snapped the PCB, so that was a goner. Bent one of the 7-inch motors, so I need to get new motors. That's where the budget flight controller came from, was that 7-inch that I flew a couple weeks ago and destroyed everything. So I think after this drone, I'm gonna build that 7-inch because I have that frame. I don't really want to build a different frame because I already have it, you know? It'd be pointless to spend more money. I don't know if I should though, or if I should get a dead cat, but you should probably stick with an X, right? Just so it flies better, because the 7-inch is pretty dangerous. Nay, that's what she said also. Said it to me. Whoa, dude, I didn't say that. She said that, not me. Sorry, I know I laugh at my own jokes. I'm stupid. My bad. Shibanya, shibidi shibida. Did you guys see that guy that translated it and stuff? That comedian, he's getting sued. I was like, that's a little ridiculous. I mean, the homie just taught us like what it says, you know. He didn't do anything too crazy. Sigonia. Okay. This frame came out whenever the 04 Pro was not available. So, I did have to get an adapter, which is, it's going to be a pretty easy process. All we got to do is just put that bad boy on top of the little screw holes, and then it should screw into those two smaller holes. I don't know if you guys can see those small, those holes, but that's what they go into. So, we got to figure out which ones go to which. The bolts in the 04 air unit, obviously, I don't think going to be able to use, because those look like they need to be countersunk just to fit in the frame itself. And the heads of the bolts on the the 04 camera, they have like a massive square shoulder, so I'm not going to be able to use those to squeeze in that tiny little frame. Ooh. The only takeaway I have from this is how much I love GIFs and Rafiki eating the little shit off the rock, and even that's not in the movie. Dude, I love that meme. That meme is A1. Just fucking yeets him off the rock. Okay. So if it needs to be like this, needs to go like that. Needs to lay on top. And then I think these flush mount ones are the ones that go on the side of it. And then since the other ones aren't flush, they're mushroom headed, I believe those go on the outside. But we will test and see, you know? You never really know until you try. That's what my mom used to tell me. She told me I could be anything, do anything. And my lame ass wanted to be a fucking YouTuber and a streamer, dog. But hey, we're living it. We're living our dream, baby. Are you guys? Are you guys living your dreams? I think that's the right way. If you're not, do it, dude. If only it was that easy, right? What's everybody's dream job? If you could choose any job in the world, what would it be? Genuinely, what would it be? No bullshitting. I'm 100% serious. I'm gonna get to know my community, dude. Why did I say that where it sounded sarcastic? I'm not sarcastic. I want to get to know you guys. I mean, I'd be streaming every day, every other day, so. Hell no, I never wanted to touch web ever, for real. What's your dream job then? Did you like computers before you got into software engineering, or did you just get into it for the money? Because I like my job. I also don't do anything crazy in depth like you do, so. What about everybody in YouTube? What's your guys' dream job? I think mine would be like the outdoor coordinator for a mom and pop resort up in the mountains. Because then I could go mountain biking and snowboarding and skiing and paddleboarding, go on crazy hikes, zip line, fucking parachuting. But what else? Rock climb, dude, everything. Everything. Yeah, raised with computers. Love the more deep level behind the scenes stuff, but never got the formal education. Fell into web for the money. Hey, well, you're there. And are you making the money you wanted? If so, bonus. Yeah, but at least you understand these concepts and stuff, and you didn't have to really go to school for it because it was something you already understood, you know? Is there there's nothing else in this box for the 04? No? Okay, so that MIPI cable is the MIPI cable I'm going to have to use. I'm going to have to figure out how to shorten that bad boy, you know? Oh, shit. Shoot. I said shoot, I didn't curse. How dare you think I would curse? Just need to get this one bolt in. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we can move them. That's okay then. Oh my. My favorite part is watching colleagues' eyes glaze over when I get stuck into register and branch prediction talks. Dude, for real. That would be me. Be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I bet it does feel nice though, knowing like a lot more than most people there. Even your colleagues. Because you know more than like 95% of the world. Is this thing sinking or not? Okay, it is. I'd say more than 95% of the world. There's also a lot of software engineers, but I don't know if that makes up 5% of the global economy, you know? I don't think so. Probably be like less than 1%. 1% maybe. The craft is dying. Everyone is moving over and telling Ted. That shit is fucking ridiculous. And I just stripped all these bolts. Sick! So that bitch ain't coming off ever, just about. I'm an idiot. I'm a genuine idiot. Why did I keep going as soon as I felt it twisting, bro? Just kept going, bro. That's insane. I just stripped all the, well, the VTX, the VTX ain't going nowhere. Unless it loosens it. We're knocking on some wood. It's not going to ever loosen itself. What am I talking about? Why would I even speak that into fucking... Freaking, I didn't curse. Fine, I'll put $1 in the swear jar. I promise I will. Not going to do it on stream, obviously, because obviously I don't have a swear jar. I'm a grown adult and I don't have a child. I don't need a swear jar. Nothing a little flathead won't fix. I mean, I have a Dremel. If anything, I can for real just cut a little groove and then we can take it out. But I'm not gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna leave that bitch in there. If she ever comes unscrewed, then we're gonna deal with that whenever it comes. But I think we should be fine. I did buy this 04 air unit a couple of weeks ago, so I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones with the messed up gyros. But we're going to see once we install it. Fingers crossed that it is not. Oh, YouTube, we're up to 5 viewers. How is everybody doing? Happy Monday. Today we are rebuilding my 5-inch. It is a Manta 5 SE. Yeah, it's a Manta 5 SE. It came with a CADX system on it. But I was up in the mountains and I went about 100 feet. And it fail-safed and it happened a couple of times. So we are upgrading it to the DJI 04 Air unit. I know I should be going analog, but a couple of weeks ago I tried to fly a 5-inch or my 7-inch. If you've seen my first video, you'd have seen the 7-inch that I got. I tried to fly that one. I fixed it up, was going to make a video about it. I destroyed it on its first flight. VTX is trash, motors are trashed, all of that. So I was unable to use a analog VTX, so we're going DJI 04 Pro on this one. Since I did find a deal on B&H Photo for $220 for these bad boys. So I bought 2 of them. What are you gonna do, man? What do you want from me, dude? I had to. It's a good deal. It's a good deal, and I needed an extra. Just in case. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the same. I could fix that. I have the tools, but if I don't need to fix it, should I fix it is the whole problem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tuck these wires so we can work on the 04. So I need to get something. Oh, this bad boy do not want to go in. Come on, baby girl, just fucking force your way in. Oh my. Okay. Am I supposed to screw it in while it's in? Because if you're lying to me, then I will. I guess we can just loosen the bottom screws. You know, once this is done, I'm gonna be like, so happy because I hate fucking with these things. What am I talking about? I have like 8 streams where I'm just fixing drones. Of course, I love working on these. If I didn't love working on them, I wouldn't break them so damn much, you know what I'm saying? Damn, everybody in YouTube's just said, nah, dog. I tried to involve you guys, man. Nobody said anything. You guys were homies. I guess not. Okay, let's get this side screwed in. Excuse me. Okay. You guys can still see everything okay, right? Yeah, we're good. Bet. We fail more. What do you mean you fail more? Dude, is this 04 only going to be able to adjust like 3 inches? It's not going to be able to adjust that much. I guess that's all you need, really, right? You don't need too much. Where did that bolt go? Right here. Oh my god. Why is this thing so hard? May, that's what she said. That's what I'm talking about. What am I doing? What if I just took this whole assembly out? If I just took the whole assembly out and then it's just assembled it outside and then I screwed the 2 bottom ones in. I think that might be the best option, to just sandwich it, you know? Who doesn't love being sandwiched? Especially by some big women. I didn't say that, I was just kidding. Oh my gosh. This way. This way. This is the way right here, big dog. Come on. I barely have a grip on it. I barely have a grip on it. Nay, that's probably also what she said. To you, though. Never to me. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Get on the tip. Yeah, my bad. Fuck yeah. Frick yeah, I mean. Frick yeah, bros. Bros and bras. That just sounds weird. Bros and ladies. Okay, now the other side. I don't understand why this is so hard to get on. Like, a good sandwich is nice and all, but like, why did they have to make it so finicky? That way. Come on. Just let me touch you, dude. Come on. Stop being all weird, man. So, last stream, I put the GPS on this bad boy, and then I went and tested it the next day, and that's whenever the flight controller decided to pop. After we got off stream the next day. I don't know if it has anything to do with the GPS itself. I'm hoping not. And I hope the GPS is fine. Because I don't have another ELRS coming until it's gonna be a while. Okay, that one's in. Come on. Yeah, boy. W's in chat. Oh my god. Macros. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? You're a software engineer. I'm gonna say anywhere from 30 to 47. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it fixed. No! Why is it not working? Settings. Cancel. Hello? Hello? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it working. My wireless microphone's cut out, and my other microphone I can't really use because it's way over there and it wouldn't match with any of this stuff. So, hello. Let me pull out the big receiver for my wireless mic and plug that into the computer. The actual receiver. Instead of that, and then we need to get a... Sorry, give me 2 more seconds. I'm gonna see if I can plug this directly into the computer, if it'll work. Because this is the receiver itself, like the actual receiver to put on cameras. Mono, hello. Hello. We long for your voice? That's funny. My mic is halfway across the room right now because I have to use that one because my stupid Holyland. Why are you guys terrible? I'm just kidding, you guys have fantastic mics, but what the fuck? Let me reset my audio in OBS. I might have to end wireless. Okay. Hello. I think that worked. Let me turn off my microphone on the other side of the room. Just so you guys can hear me. We long for your voice. Okay, what about right there? Hello. Yay, baby. Okay, sweet. Doesn't clip, we're good. I need to put the wind muff on the microphone because I am sitting in the direct path of a fan. Hopefully that helps. Major Tom, we have ground control. Yes, sir, baby. What am I talking about? I'm just saying and doing the dumbest shit, man. You get me on live, dude, you could make me confess to... I'm just kidding. You guys read that right there? You guys read that? No, you can't. It says unleash the fucking beast, okay? Unleash him. Let him roam free. Okay. The frame is pretty much together. So all we need to do is solder the whatchamacallit to the whatchamacallits. And then we can put it on the frame. We do have to figure out where the where did the rest of the flight controller go? Where's the top half? Oh, it's right here. Right here. We got to figure out where the DJI 04 air unit plugs into. Come on. So this is the old flight controller. The DJI... I didn't take a picture of this, did I? Before I just started tearing into shit. I didn't take a damn picture of anything before I just started tearing. I think T1, T2 is video. I'm like 1,000% sure. So T1, T2. See if this plugs in. I hope it does. No, but it plugs into T1, 5 volt, 5 volt. So if I'm going to be running the DJI O4 Pro, do I need to jump it to 12 volt or do I need to jump it to 5 volt? Hey, what up, ODS FPV? How you doing? This is my first build for like putting an O4 air unit. The other one that had the Cadex system, it has a little jumper between the 10 volt, but it also popped, you know. So I still don't know why it popped. So we also need to look at the frame one more time, double check that nothing is touching carbon fiber, because we cannot have that ever again. That shit pissed me off. Just did a complete firmware update and then it just breaks itself. Like, how does that work? You know what I'm saying? What up? Just kicking it. Okay, that works. Bet. I bet you said that a little bit ago, but I'm sorry. We're gonna have to figure out how we can get these antennas situated. That's gonna be a nice one to figure out, that's for sure. We might have to start this build on live and then I'm gonna have to end it and figure most of this out, to be honest. Okay, so that is good. We got the DJI O4 air unit. We got the adapter for the O3 air unit to the O4. We got that tied down. Motor wires are tidied up. I did break these two, unfortunately, these motor guards, but we're going to leave them for now because they didn't come in the mail in time. And I want to fly this thing, like, really bad. So, you know, what do you want from me? I'm doing it. I'm sending it. I'm doing it, I'm sending it, baby girl. So what I think I'm going to do is place the whatchamacallit on the capacitor. Where did the capacitor go? I think I'm going to place the capacitor. Oh my, shit. Let's get rid of most of these bags. None of this stuff even has anything. Anybody need some little baggies? I got you. So I'm thinking about putting this right here. Because I don't believe in this frame I will have enough space to put it anywhere else. OD, you didn't even say what's up, dude. How's your Monday? What are you flying nowadays? How's you been? What am I looking for? Pliers. Pliers so I can get this bad boy off. Okay, negative, positive. We need to go. So we're going to hold this right here. That's where I want it to be, like very close. And then we're going to wrap her around. Okay. Wrap this bitch around. Beauty. And we're going to do the same thing for this one. Just in case I fuck up the solder, I want some solder flowed all the way around it, you know? This is probably overkill. Actually, I know it is overkill to do it like this, but I've already started the process of it. So what are you going to do, you know? Damn, look how beautiful that looks. This is way overkill. I do not need to do it this much. But that thing ain't going nowhere, bro. Look at that. Each wire is intertwined with each lead. before solder. It's not even, it's still not moving. Let me just pour a crap ton of solder in that bad boy really quick. And then she should be locked down. And then I can just put some heat shrink over that. We should be good to go for that side. And then we can put it on the battery leads themselves on the flight controller board on this bad boy. Pretty sure it's not called a flight controller. What is it called? What is the bottom part called of a flight controller? Does anyone know? How am I gonna do this? So we got that right there. And then we'll twist this maybe. And then connector right here. Okay. Okay, yep. Let me put a little zip tie just to hold her in place. Nothing serious, you know? Just a little placeholder. Just to make sure she ain't moving. Okay. Let's flow some solder up in that bitch. Where's my solder at? I need a like solder mat or a solder table or some shit, you know? You know what I'm saying? Also, I think I've gotten pretty decent at soldering. I have been soldering for about a year now. I say a year, but I started flying in December. So I need to stop saying a year. It's only been like 7 months. 8 months max. Planes and helicopters, that's been a little bit longer. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, we're gonna have to get the big boy solder out before you even try anymore with this solder. That was kind of embarrassing. That was an embarrassing show, little solder. You can do better than that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bench you for now, just cause I want to preserve your arm. Preserve your talents for the smaller solders. We should also probably get the big solder out. If we're gonna be flowing a lot of solder in there, let's get the big boy roll. You know what I'm saying? Damn. YouTube, man. What are you guys doing? Nobody? What? YouTube, pick it up, man. What the fuck? Just a second ago, you guys were at like 6, dude. What are we at on Twitch? 5. See, bro? Welcome in, 5 homies. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. Hopefully, guys, you're enjoying the content. If you are, consider dropping a follow. That'd be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get to 500 followers. Actually, am I at 500 or am I at 400? I think I'm trying to get to 500, right? Okay, this bad boy is up to temp. Oh, I need to put some more water on her. Okay. Nice and fucking moist. Ooh, you hear that? One done. See, I love this solder. It gets it really hot. We can use this for the battery leads on the actual board itself too. Clean off all the fucking burnt shit. And we hop in for another one. Boom. I think that's the most lockdown that thing will ever fucking be, dude. Look at that. Literally soldered directly into that almost all the way around. I could have soldered a little bit more. But she is fully seated. Fully seated. Now we can trim her off, put some heat shrink around it. I don't think I have a lighter right here, actually. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Will this fit around it? Nope, that will not fit around it. I got one bigger size, but I don't know if it'll fit. Oh, it fits perfect. Okay. Sick. Okay, we can't really do the whatchamacallit, so top of it's right there. We're gonna need a snip right here. Boom. One big cut. Don't make it sloppy. Fucking clean. Clean as can be, baby. Okay, so we're double checking everything. Negative on the negative. Okay, positive, positive. So there's no, I don't have to ask. I can go back and look at the video if anything. Okay, we can't cover up the top part. Can't cover up the bottom. Bottom or top. I don't know, did Eunice tell you you're doing that was okay? Eunice isn't here today. We got Gloozy in the YouTube. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure everyone else in the YouTube left. But no, Eunice ain't here today, unfortunately. Look how big that heat shrink is. Come on, shrink up, dude. You're not shrinking as much as I thought you were going to. I think I might have used the wrong heat shrink size. This bit ain't getting smaller at all. Come on. Sink in there. Sink in there, dude. Ah! Ow! Yeah, I think I used the wrong heat shrink for this. The wrong size, at least. having technical difficulties with my microphone. I could be wrong, but you're muted. No, you're not wrong. I'm gonna keep having to redo this. Give me 1 second. My audio keeps giving out. Come on, stop fucking around. Literally, this happens as soon as we get like a bunch of people in here, or a couple of people in here. Everything just starts falling apart. I don't really understand it. I don't get it. Cancel settings, audio. Hello. Hello. Why won't it work? Yeah, deadass, nothing's working. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. My fucking audio stopped working. Can you guys hear me like this? Is this okay? Unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of wind noise behind you because I was wearing the wireless microphone because I got a fan blowing directly on me. But if you guys are okay with that, we can go ahead and continue the build. If not, I can go and get everything sorted out, hopefully with my wireless stuff, which is irritating because these microphones are very expensive microphones, but neither one of them want to work, or the audio interface, or anything to do with the damn microphones. They keep cutting out and shit, which is very, 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 very annoying. After doing all the research I did, and they sound decent, but in most of my videos they sound pretty terrible. Whatever. But we prevail. We prevail. Guess what? We prevail. Okay, this is done. Now we need to put the battery leads on here. Okay, so this side is up. Is the plug side up? Anybody from YouTube or Twitch? Is it this side, this plug side up, right? Or is it plug side down? Holy crap. Alright, now can you hear me? I keep accidentally touching it. Would make sense to be plug side down if I'm not mistaken. Your audio cut off again. Dude, this shit is genuinely starting to piss me off. My audio. Excuse me. That was a glitch in the audio. You guys didn't hear that. So I pretend the wrong side. That is really irritating. I have tin remover, but like a... Damn. Oh shit, I think I found it. Nope. It's getting 1,000 degrees in this house. My audio keeps cutting out. And I can't find the parts. that I need right now. And it's starting to get under my skin. Where is it? I need to get the solder off of the bottom because I accidentally soldered the wrong side. Do you guys think it would even matter if I soldered the wrong side? Theoretically, it's never gonna touch, so should I really care that much? Chat, what's the consensus? What would you guys do? Would you guys take the solder off of it? Because I do have copper thread that I can take all the solder off, but I just don't know where it's at. What are we thinking? Work was miserable, but shit, I got played today. What do you mean you got played today? I'm home, about to roll up and watch some drone repair. Hell yeah, dog. What's your question about soldering? Oh, yeah, what was your question about soldering? Did you... Paid. Oh. Where did I get the L in fucking paid? I think I'm going crazy, man. I need to look in my chair to see if I have that wick. Where did my solder wick go? Do 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 do. Ba da 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 do 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 do. I'm about to flip the out, bro. Has anybody ever just put something they know is certain in a certain place? Like, I know I put it right there, and then you go to look for it and it's just gone. That's how I feel at the moment. Did I maybe put it in here? I put it in my fucking soldering bag where it should go. Damn it. Okay. Should we take the solder off of the underside? Yes or no? Yes? Okay. Okay. I guess we will. It's going to be a pain in the absolute ass, but that is what we do for chat. Since they wanted it, we do it. You feel me? That's how it goes. Also, let me know if the audio cuts out or anything, because... You know what? Let's actually lower you guys a little bit so you guys can see better. And then I'll do my soldering and shit over here. Just so you guys can be a little bit more in it, you know? We're just gonna lay this across and see if it works. And I soldered it to it. Shit. Okay, well, that didn't work for me. Maybe, do I need to use a little bit of solder to get the solder out? Has anybody really used one of these solder wicks? They're a pain in the butt. Ooh, got that one wicked up. Dude, the rosin in the solder itself is so sticky. It's insane. Oh, YouTube must have asked, wait, paid. Oh, YouTube must have asked for it. I didn't see the requested on our end. What do you mean? You should check out my 2 FPV shorts from my videos I've posted. What's your channel? So I think you sent me is it the clips that you sent me? Wait, did you send me clips? I don't think you did. Okay, we got 2 done. 2 out of way too many. Motherfucker. Damn it. Soldered it to it again. I don't know, maybe though. Why would you change it? Howdy guys. How you doing, Aussie FPV? What's up? What you up to, my boy? How is your wonderful Monday going? Hopefully it is going fantastic. And I just resoldered that. I accidentally pre-tinned the bottom side of the board instead of the top, so I'm currently trying to get that wicked up because I don't want to accidentally, you know, fuck something up. Okay, we got that side. We're gonna have to do a little bit of cleanup with some alcohol. Why is... I know solder has rosin inside of it, but holy shit, bro. I need to get a toothbrush instead of a Q-tip every time. Look how dark that bitch is. It's all nasty. Just from the rosin inside of it. Aussie, what drones do you fly? What size drones are your preferred drones? Huh? Are you a whoop man like myself? Which actually I'm not a whoop man anymore. I'm more of a... I don't know what I am, because I got two whoops. A 3-inch, a 2-inch, two 2-inches, a 5-inch, a 7-inch. I guess I'm well versed at this point. Even though I've only posted like 5 YouTube videos. What are you gonna do, you know? Alright, all of that is mostly wicked up. I think I'm gonna try and get one more this side. There's like 2 that aren't really wicked up the best. I don't think it matters, does it? Maybe. What are we doing with the 5-inch taken apart for the 5th time this week? No. So, you know how I tried to solder in that budget FP or the budget ESC whatever? ESC, it didn't work. I did burn through it. I put a little bit too much heat to it and it didn't work. So, we are putting a proper ESC in there. I got the T-Hobby Veloset whatever F7 SE. It is a 4 to 8S ESC. You guys probably have seen it many a time. I just went with what I had on there, even though it burnt up on me for no apparent frickin' reason, which sucks. So, we're putting It's Forever ESC. You know? Is that a brand new ESC? It is. It's the... Yeah, I got the same one that I had. Okay, I need to put the gummies in. Actually, no, let's pre-tin and then gummies. Aussie, what's your preferred FPV size? Or what's everybody's drone preference? What size do you like to fly? Or pulled from another build. No, this is a fresh one. This is a fresh ESC, baby. Get some flux on these. Okay, they're all fluxed up. They're all flux pavilioned up. Sorry. I don't know why that cracked me up, but it did. Sorry. I get real nervous whenever I start doing this. Whenever it's like the micro solders, I don't really get as nervous because you don't have to touch the ESC for as long. But whenever it's like a bigger pad and stuff, I get way nervous. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. You need to put more heat to it. I'm always scared I'm going to burn up an ESC, especially since I have burned up an ESC from soldering it too hot. I'm new to the hobby, so I'm still figuring things out, but my freestyle build is generally, I'm really liking a 3-inch toothpick, so I'd assume I'm going to love anything bigger. Maybe that's what she said. I feel you, though. I really want a 3-inch. I want a toothpick. I think I'm going to get the Crux 35 or whatever the fuck. What's everybody else's preferred toothpick? Everybody in YouTube, what do you guys like? You guys haven't really said anything. You guys just lurking? Yeah, I get it, my bad. I don't mean to call you out. A little too close. Okay. Let me clean both sides. Will blowing on it even save an ESC from burning up due to solder heat? Probably not, but that's what I like to do. If I burned it up and it did burn up, I'd be like, I would like to think I did everything I could, you know? Even though it probably wouldn't even do a damn thing. I think it's pretty much toasted if you do burn it up. Dude, there's just so much fucking rosin on this thing. Holy crap, brother. And it's literally everywhere. Come on, dude. How much did you really need to deposit? That fucking much. Is there any... What kind of solder do you guys use? Am I using the right solder? Is there like special solder I'm supposed to be using? There probably is, right? Because this is just Weller electronic solder. I don't know. I thought that was good enough. Okay. Now we put the gummies in. Come on. Get in there. Get in there, dude. Go to your home. You want to go home. I know you do, dude. Stop lying to yourself and just go home. Okay. I should really go and get a toothbrush for builds. Because I do solder quite a bit, you know. Like literally every other day, every other stream, it seems. Also, if you guys are on YouTube and you would like to just watch some video games, I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Most of the time I don't mess with drones, but half of the time I do. You know. It's my hobby. God, this thing is fucking sticky as shit, brother. God. Fuck. I'm gonna have to give it an alcohol bath, like honest. I don't want to, but at this point, bro, my fingers are sticking together. Get in there. I know it's a tight squeeze, but you want to be in there. Boom. One last one. Come on. Oh, tight little fit. Ooh. Oh. I went to moon and burped instead. The Crux 3 is a 3-inch 1S toothpick drone designed for tight spaces freestyle, pretty much. A whoop with more power. The Crux 35 is a larger 3.5 4S drone built specially for agile outdoor freestyle flying mid-mild racing. I use the Mayhem 7337 tin lead rosin core solder. What is this one? 6040. I need to maybe lower my lead content. Or not my lead content, my rosin content on it. Okay. Oh wait, no, I need to put the battery leads on. Battery leads and then. Okay, so V minus, V minus, V plus, V plus. See, these pads are the ones that I don't really like soldering because you got to put a lot of heat to them. And I always feel like I'm putting too much heat, you know? Ready? Steady. Go. Didn't get too hot. Okay, that one looks pretty decent. Can alcohol evaporate? So if I just leave this with the top off, can the alcohol evaporate just leaving water? Just wondering. Because it evaporates really fast. And I have left it open for a good week. No, now I'm kind of curious. Okay. Somebody look that up for me. Also, if there's any mods in the chat, in any one of the chats, can you share the live on Discord? I don't believe there's any mods in here at the moment, but if there is... Actually, no, it's a little late now. We don't need to do that. Fuck it. I need to be better at remembering anyways, you know? How are we gonna be a fucking streamer if we can't even post on to let people know? Air exposure is tiny in the bottle. Compared to when poured. I think I should still be good, right? Theoretically. Theoretically, I hope I'm good is basically what I'm saying. Because we all know I'm a literal idiot when it comes to anything. Alright, moment of truth. We got battery leads in hand. Burp in the throat. Tin in the hand. No, we need to add a bunch of tin to the tip so we can go soldered in like heavy, you know? Okay, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna fucking put her down. And we're gonna melt her in there. Fucking beauty. That looks like absolute ass. Boom. There we go. Now that looks good. Look at that. I know you guys, can you really tell? Can you see it? Looks pretty damn good. Looks pretty good. Ooh! She got a little warm. To be expected, to be expected. It's the scariest part. What's the scariest part about building a drone to y'all? The people that have built drones or worked on drones in general. Bev, question mark? What do you mean Bev? Beverly? Is there a girl named Beverly, dude? Is that what you're saying, dude? I like girls named Beverly, dude. I'm just kidding. I don't think I know a girl named Beverly. Or Bev. Dude, look, it literally sits there perfect. So if I can just hit it at the perfect angle. That board is still hot. Let's let it cool down. I think that's what happened with my other board. I didn't let it cool down in between the long solders. I just fucking just pushing heat through it, you know? So I think that's what really ruined my other one. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I got it that hot, but I think it was just the repetitive, not letting it cool down. Nice solder joint. Beverage? What does that say? Fucking unleash the beast. Pinky up no matter what drink, because you gotta let people know you're classy. Fuck you mean. Scariest part, and I haven't even built one yet, but plugging the battery into the fresh soldered build. That's not that scary. Oh, that joint. Oh, damn. Look at that booger on the bottom, bro. How did that happen? I know how it happened. I put too much. I didn't think it was going to make an under boob. That's crazy. All right, no under boob action around here, dog. We like straight top tit action, dog. Come on. Come on. Let's try and get some of that, the solder tit off. Oh, I love drones. Damn, bro, we took a lot off and we still haven't even... We maybe we made it like from a D to a B. It needs to be an A for sure, for sure. If I'm gonna feel comfortable with that amount of solder. Just hanging down. Dude, look how much we wicked up. That is full of solder. Let's wick some more up. That's fucking funny. Sorry. That got me. Damn, so there was no solder tit on the left side, and look how big that thing is bulgy as shit on this side. And then it's clean as fuck on that side. Up here, there we go. It's all bubbly on this side, clean on that side. You know what? We're gonna take it, because what else are we gonna do? Let me just take a little bit more off, and then we're just gonna go ahead and leave the rest of it. Damn, look how much we just wicked up. That entire bit is completely full of solder. That is crazy. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. Everybody in YouTube, I love you guys. I know you guys don't really like to talk, but how are you guys doing? Hopefully your Monday's doing great. Question of the stream is, if you could be any sandwich. Excuse me, if you could eat any sandwich every day for the rest of your life, what would it be? We had this last stream, but nobody answered it, so we're gonna try it again this stream. What is everybody's sandwich of choice for the rest of your life? Every meal, can't skip it. Go. I just ordered some solder wick too, so hopefully it comes in clutch, like it is for you, for real, for real. It will. It will. It definitely freaking will. Oh, damn, we got a nice boob on this one, too. Oof. That's okay. We can deal with the boobs later, when it comes to actually soldering them on. Shigonya, shigirishka bareba. Oh. Gotta get the wires out the way. Get her nice and clean. So it looks like the wire automatically coiled itself up under there. So the VTX wire is somewhat safe. We don't have to put a rubber band right here or anything. It's seeming like it's just gonna sit right there, perfect. Nice little coil of itself. Yeah, that bitch ain't moving. Okay, so that wire's good to go. Now, we put this bad boy in. Eesh. Eesh. That's not gonna work. Shit. I think I'm gonna have to put the VTX wire up on top of it. Either that, or I'm gonna have to bend the MIPI cable on the DJI O4. I don't really want to do that. Fuck, man. What am I gonna do for that? It's literally perfectly right there. And the motors are so close, I can't really switch it. What if I switch it 180? Can it go underneath it? Is there any space? Okay, so there's space underneath it. But then if I turn that around, will these be long enough? Okay, let's do some measuring. Okay, so to right there is to right there. So if I flipped it over, I can't flip it over. I can't do a 180 on it. Shit. That's hard though, because I would get bored eating the same thing daily. See, that's the struggle. You got to think about it introspectively. What could you handle flavor-wise every single day? Granted, you can have different variations of the same sandwich. So add cheese one day, no cheese one day. It doesn't have to be exactly, it just has to be the same concept of a sandwich that you chose, if that makes any sense. Chicken sandwich in multiple varieties. Honestly, yeah, I think that might be the way to go. I don't know. I love honey ham. I can never get enough of honey ham, but if I had to eat it every single day, I think I would throw up in my mouth even just thinking about it. The perks of working at a chicken spot. I got a 20-piece chicken wing, mostly flats for free. AW. W getting food for free. That's the best. Okay. We're going to do this here in a minute. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. We did stay streaming a little bit longer than we usually do, about an hour longer than we usually stream. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm getting a little bit tired, and I'm probably just going to finish this off stream. I love you guys. No, I'm not. What I'm probably going to do is fucking go to bed and then come back tomorrow, because I've already waited for the drone parts on this thing to be here for a very long time. A very long time. It's all been 3-4 weeks. But I fucking love every single one of you guys who are still in here. Everyone who stayed. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm so sorry if the drone stuff gets boring. I will not always work on drones, so keep that in mind. I do play video games every once in a while. I love you guys. If you guys are from YouTube, you can click on the Twitch if you want to see me go live and do other stuff. You guys are amazing. Have a good night. Goodbye. And then YouTube. Goodbye.